Welcome. My name is Maheswari. We are learn about this video is acid and classification of acid. Now we see introduction. An acid is the substance that produced hydrogen H plus ions when it is added to water. The hydrogen ion is just the proton and electron. If we look at the formula of the different acid, we can see that they are containing at least one hydrogen. For example, HCl. The HCl name of hydrochloric acid. Then, what is acid? A certain type of chemical compound present in source states. Substances which source states are called acid. For example, apple is the malic acid. Now, I show the video you will watch.
If we are given lemon juice and soap water in two different beakers, will we be able to list the difference between the two? Perhaps the list will begin with the different colors, appearance, and so on. But these are just properties that we can see. Are these the only differences? There are more. Lemon juice tastes very sour. Soap water tastes slightly bitter. Please don't try to taste it. Just trust me, it tastes slightly bitter. Is this a major difference between the two? Yes. Taste is an important parameter as it takes us to the chemical properties. Why does lemon juice taste sour? And why does soap water taste bitter? Any idea? The answer lies in their nature. Lemon juice is an acid while soap is a base. Do you know what an acid is and what a base is? Let's get to know these terms first and later get into their details. To begin with, we have acids. The moment we hear the term acid, something scary or something that would burn the surfaces is what pops up in our mind. Well, that's kind of true, because acids are known to create a burning effect of whatever comes in contact with them. They can erode the surfaces or burn the skin when they come in contact with it. That's how acids are. The term acid comes from the Latin word acidus, which means sour. Yes, so are all acids sour to taste? Yes, they are. The intensity of sourness may vary in different acids, but the overall taste of acids is always sour. The best examples of substances that contain acids include citrus fruits like orange, lemon, lime, and grapes. Now let's talk about the soap water.
Now we see classification of acid. The acids are classified in different way are given below. The classification of acid is followed four types: based on the source, based on the basicity, based on the ionization, and based on the concentration. First we see based on the source. The base on the source is followed two types: it's organic acid and inorganic acid. First we see organic acid. The acid present in the plant and animal or organic acid. For example, CH3COOH, name of this molecular acetic acid. This is the structure of the molecular. Next, we see inorganic acid. The acid prepared for rock and minerals. For example, H2SO4, sulfuric acid. Next, we see based on the basicity. Based on the basicity is followed three types: monobasic acid, dibasic acid, and tribasic acid. First, we are see monobasic acid. The acid that contain only one repulsible hydrogen atom per molecule is called monobasic acid. It gives one hydrogen ion per molecule in the acid in solution. You see, for example, HNO3, structure of this molecule. Next, we see dibasic acid. dibasic acid. An acid is give 2 hydrogen ion per in molecular in acid solution. For example, H2SO4, sulfuric acid. Next we see tribasic acid, an acid which give 3 hydrogen ion per in molecular of acid in solution. For example, phosphoric acid. You see the hydrogen number is 3 and BO4. This structure is the phosphoric acid. Now we see based on the ionization. First we see what is ionization. The ionization is the condition of beginning dissociated into ion by heat or radiation of the chemical reaction or electrical discharge. The ionization is followed 2 types. First one is strong acid and weak acid. Strong acid. These are acid and the ion is completely in water. For example, HCl. Weak acid. This acid or ion is partially in water. For example, CH3COOH. We see which is a strong acid and weak acid. I give some example of strong acid and weak acid. You see first is the hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, hydrobromic acid, hydroionic acid and perchloride acid and chloride acid. Weak acid is followed for oxalic acid, sulfurous acid, phosphoric acid, nitrous acid, acetic acid and formic acid. Next we see based on the concentration. The concentration acid is followed 2 types. The concentration and dilute acid. It has relatively large amount of acid dissolved in the solvent. It's called concentration acid. It has relatively smaller amount of acid dissolved in solvent. It's called dilute acid. For example, you see little bit of salt is dissolved in water. Thus is called dilute. The lot of salt dissolved in water, thus is called concentration. This is the difference of the dilute and concentration acids. Thank you.